From the global research of the demography, Hong Kong is the most unaffordable city in the world for many years. If Hong Kong citizens want to buy a property, they need to live without any spending for 18.8 years.
Hey Claire, I want to buy an apartment, but I don't have enough amount of money for the down payment. What should I do?
We
Can help you.
Katrina has a monthly income of 25,000 and cash balance of 300,000. She wants to save money for 40% of the down payment for a target apartment cost 4 million. With the slow saving rate, how to save 1.3 million in 8 to 12 years.
We will adopt Six Sigma DMAIC methodology. To define the project, let's take a look on the saving roadmap. We have different scenarios, achieving the saving plan in 8 years, 10 years, and 12 years. The target is to save 36% of the salary each month, with the LSL and USL of 29% and 47% respectively. Assumptions were made, such as a constant inflation rate of 1.74%.
To achieve the goal, first we need to measure the current situation. We perform a process capability study based on 2022 monthly saving data to see if Katrina's saving process is capable enough to achieve the target saving amount. The result shows that the historical saving data are normally distributed as the p-value being larger than 0.05. All CP, CPK, and PPK are less than 1, process sigma less than 3. Indicating that the process is not capable and not centered in both short and long term. The cause-effect diagram is used to find the possible root causes for the current slow saving rate. We will focus on 3 root causes highlighted in red for further analysis, including the high variable expenses. To understand Katrina's spending behavior, we draw a Pareto chart. From there, we can tell the top 3 cuttable categories are food and beverage, beauty, and entertainment. First, we work on the beauty category. We use a skin moisture analyzer as the gauge to collect the data for sequential hypothesis testing. But before that, MSA is conducted to evaluate the gauge R&R. So we invite 3 operators to measure the moisture level on 10 parts at random order using the same gauge and repeat it for the 3 times. The MSA result shows that the gauge R&R contribution is less than 10%, number of distinct categories is greater than 4, indicating that the gauge is sensitive enough to detect the differences, and no abnormality on those charts. So in conclusion, this gauge is qualified for our following experiment.
After measure, the next phase is to analyze the cost-saving areas. Given the acceptable gauge R&R in previous MSA, we use the same gauge, the skin moisture analyzer, to do this hypothesis testing to compare any significant difference in terms of the moisture value on skin between cheap serum and expensive serum, which have 4.1 times difference in price. For the steps, first to clean face, measure moisture value at 3 particular positions on each half face, apply cheap serum on right half face, and expensive serum on the left. Measure moisture value at 6 particular positions again, record each measurement on check sheet, repeat the above steps 10 times to get the percentage of change in moisture value before and after applied serum. 0 is inside the confidence interval, indicating no significant difference. P-value is larger than 5%, also indicating no significant difference. So cheap serum can also provide similar moisture. Thus, Katrina should adopt the cheap serum to save the cost in beauty category. Then we used hypothesis testing again to study any significant difference between indoor treadmill and outdoor jogging in terms of average calories burned per minute. After 10 trials, each data is logged by sports watch. Both 95% confidence interval and p-value indicate no significant difference. Outdoor jogging can also burn similar calories, and it is free of charge. Katrina should adopt outdoor jogging to save cost in entertainment category. Now we move to next phase to improve saving rate. From previous analyzed phase, we helped Katrina to save cost in beauty and entertainment categories. Any more cost-saving measures to help Katrina? We note that Katrina has the daily habit to drink cappuccino, which is a high spending on food and beverage category. So can DOE help find out significant factors to help cut the coffee cost while stay awake and focused on work? First, we define response Y as drank coffee or not that day. And there are 3 controllable factors X. They are number of hours left last night, drank black tea or not, took a nap, and the uncontrollable factor Z is the sleeping quality of last night. So in total, we have 16 trials to run. All results show that took a nap is the significant factors to the drinking coffee behavior. From the main effect plot, it shows that number of hours left brings little effect on the drinking coffee behavior. Slept more somehow could help reduce the reliance on coffee. Drink black tea has no effect at all because the caffeine in the black tea won't help. Took a nap has a strong effect and it can effectively help drink less coffee. From the interaction plot, it shows the interaction exists between the number of hours left and took a nap or not. However, based on the Pareto chart, the effect is not significant. So the effective way to cut the coffee cost is to take a nap and go to bed earlier and to sleep longer.
For improvement, we can gain some insight from the FMEA models. One of the most significant processes is the poor saving habit. It can result in overspending and more time needed to save money. It is caused by no habit in recording every transaction and rely heavily on monthly banking records. If there's any overspending this month, it's going to be too late to find out. Another cause is the impulsive purchasing. To improve, we can use an app to record every transaction and to plan ahead and do benchmarking. After action taken, we renew the score and realize that better planning and benchmarking is the most important. In terms of benchmarking in the beauty products, we can do research and buy the same product at a cheaper price to save extra money per month. The same goes with food. Another measure we can replicate the result of hypothesis number 1 to use cheaper substitution in beauty products as well as food. For food and beverage, we can bring our own lunchbox instead of dining out to save up to $1,000 per month, plus the benefit of higher nutrition. And to make proper use of discounts and coupons to save more money.
The last step is to control the expenditure. It is important to establish a habit to record each spending on app as one of the actions taken in FMEA. The right control chart is selected based on the nature of the spending type is continuous data type, subgroup size is 7, number of subgroup is 4, so X bar R chart is selected. Record the expenditure for the whole April, and that month, 49% of salary saved, which is about USL. From X bar chart, less weekly spending observed after the implementation of the saving plan, no special causes of variation observed. From R chart, there is 1 point out of the control limit. Possible reasons for that special cause are saving plan hasn't been fully implemented yet. There are 4-day holidays in a week, higher spend than usual for Easter holiday celebration. We helped Katrina estimate the future cash balance based on 3 scenarios. Worst case, taking the lowest monthly saving percentage in 2022, most likely taking the average of last year, and the best case, taking the actual in April this year. No matter which scenario, this saving plan can help achieve 1.6 million saving in 8 to 12 years. Thanks for watching. Hope this video can shed some light on your saving plan too.